Now in this video, we're going to go ahead and go over on how Brawadis did in fact get back with Jasmine and actually just cheated on her once again. In this video, we're going to go ahead and go over on how all those photos in which we pretty much showed in the past videos were in fact true, whether it was them going out for lunch or whether it was her being in the background of them pretty much taking a photo for his birthday, or them spotted in a supermarket, in which was recent as of a week ago. And pretty much Jasmine ends up confirming that they were in fact back together, but he ended up cheating on her with this person who ended up making a video as of recent, in which I'll be showing you very shortly. Now Brawadis did in fact come out and say that all of these pictures were in fact fake, whether it was them having to have lunch, or her spotted in the background, or them going out to a supermarket, in which he came on by actually saying this himself by saying, "Pancho, I love you, bro, but please come to me first before posting. It's an old video from when we were dating. People need to stop dragging my name with fake views." Now someone ended up kind of coming out on TikTok by making an overall dating story and kind of just explaining on who Brawadis is as a person. And a lot of people found out that this was Brawadis because the way in which she ended up describing him, whether it was him doing YouTube, him living in San Diego, or him always playing basketball, or even her kind of just explaining his overall tattoo, in which he has a tattoo on his arm that says "Stay Humble." And a lot of people kind of just connected the dots, in which this was kind of recent, and people are kind of just figuring out on the type of person in which he is, and also how he cheated on Jasmine. So the videos in which I made as of recent were pretty much all true, and Jasmine actually confirmed this herself as of today, in which you can see a comment in which goes on by saying he fact that he was hooking up with random girls while trying to get back together with me, looking me in the eyes, telling me he was only with me. In bed, we slept together. And you can see this comment was posted as of 17 minutes ago, in which this video was posted, pretty recent. And she just goes on by saying on how they pretty much got back together, as all those photos that were kind of surfaced on social media was her, whether it was them having lunch or her spotted in the background of the balloon, or even as of recent, her spotted at a supermarket with him. And a lot of people thought that this was maybe like Noor or one of his cousins, but this was, her, in which she just said herself that pretty much he wanted to get back with her and that he pretty much cheated with this girl who made the video as of a couple days ago. So for you to kind of understand this a little bit more, I'll go ahead and show you this quick video in which was posted on TikTok, which kind of just covers everything from the start to the finish within these past couple of weeks of them hanging out together. And then also Jasmine coming on social media today by saying that they were together and that he pretty much cheated with this girl who made a story time on Brawadis and pretty much how he was as a person. So I'll show you this TikTok so it kind of explains a little bit more, and let me know what you think.
Did you guys see that Brawadis and Jasmine were dating again, but he allegedly cheated on her? Now, remember a few days ago when this picture came out with Brawadis and Jasmine out in Walmart doing their grocery shopping, and then right here where they were having their secret little dinner date? Now, initially, Brawadis responded and said, "Pancho, I love you, bro, but please come to me first before posting. It's an old video from when we were dating. People need to stop dragging my name with fake news." But that's actually false, because this girl came out with a 6-part series that's now posted on my YouTube right here if you guys do want to check it out, exposing Brawadis. But during this process, Jasmine actually confirmed that they were back together, those images were legit, and that Brawadis was seeing her. She had this to say: "He, in fact, was hooking up with random girls while trying to get back together with me, looking me in the eyes and telling me he was only with me in bed where we slept together, getting the manx. Also, I never cheated. Why do you think we try to work it out? He's the only person I have been with." So all those images and pictures, it is true they got back together, but allegedly Brawadis cheated on her.
Now there's a lot of comments actually supporting Brawadis about this, even though he came out as a cheater. And one of the comments goes on by saying, "Why is Jasmine talking? Like, if she didn't cheat on Brawadis, plus why would they get back together? Is the trust was broken? Bro got his lick back." Now this girl, as you can see right here, came on TikTok by making a "get ready with me," in which kind of just went over on her going on a date and then also kind of having some time with Brawadis, whether it was them going out or her spending some time at his house and then staying the night. And she pretty much just goes on by explaining what type of person, he is, without saying his name at all, although a lot of people just connected the dots and pretty much assumed that it was him, as you can tell from this video. But I'll go ahead and show you this TikTok in which she made, as this has to do with the girl he was currently seeing, while still in fact talking to Jasmine once again as of these past couple of days. Anyways, I'll go ahead and show you the part 2 right now, which goes on by her explaining this. And she goes on pretty much her overall morning with him, whether it was him going to the gym and playing basketball and then coming back and her trying to leave and then, them reuniting once again. But it seems like Brawadis maybe did this on purpose to kind of like get back at Jasmine, because as you guys know, Jasmine ended up cheating on him and they pretty much got back together as of this past week. And it seems like Brawadis did this on purpose, to pretty much have Jasmine feel the way in which he did as of a couple months ago. And he pretty much just decided to cheat by talking to this girl and also having her over. So yeah, I'll go ahead and show you this part 2 and let me know what you think.
What if I really don't do it and this guy just really thinks that I didn't enjoy his time or I wasn't into him or something, because he already thought that I wasn't having a good time with him. So I was like, the kiss probably is gonna make it worse if I don't kiss him. So I was just overthinking it and I was like, you know what, whatever, I might not ever see this guy again, I'ma just do it. So I call his phone and I'm like, hey, have you left? And he's like, no, I just got in my car, why? And I was like, can you come in the room? He comes in the room and I mentioned the kiss. So he just grabbed my face, kissed me, and then he left. So then I get my Uber, and once I had seen that it was 2 minutes away, I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait outside. So I'm waiting outside, and I see on the map that my Uber driver starts going the opposite way of where I'm at. So I try calling him, calls aren't going through, so I ended up waiting outside an extra like 30 minutes. The Uber driver calls me and he's like, there was no signal, but I couldn't get in the gate. I need the code. So I gave him the code. Then he goes back to pick me up and I leave back to the hotel and I drive back home.
So because this girl came forward, Jasmine actually revealed the fact that he was hooking up with a random girl while trying to get back together with me, looking me in the eyes and telling me he was only with me in the bed that we slept in together. Sheesh Louise.
Anyways, that's going to be the end of the video. Comment down below what do you think about this overall situation. And also turn on your notifications so you're always updated on my next video. I'll go ahead and show you another clip